What does a dragon taste like?
Dragons surprisingly taste a lot like chicken. They're a lot more tender, but they're a lot less like stringy, like chewy.
I would think so. I would classify a dragon as a bird.
What does
I
it
would
taste
too,
like?
and it's also wyvern.
So you're saying if I went up to a dragon, just suddenly took a bite of it, and just said it tastes like chicken, it'd be completely normal.
It would be completely like the same. Yeah. Shut up.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go test this theory. Give me.
What doesn't taste like chicken though? Like if you ask someone, hey, what does like shark taste like?
Shark
And then,
tastes
like,
way
food
different
probably tastes like
than
chicken, bro.
Mother.
shark tastes way different than chicken.
Wait. Are we discussing eating Zeke's character?
No.
But
No
he's
one's
a shark.
discussing.
It'd be tasty. Come on.
Doesn't shark taste
Okay.
like really like iron or something?
It probably it's in the ocean.
Is it nice and well salted when it comes out?
Reindeer
nice and well
or jerky, beef, turtle jerky is very chewy. I know that.
Have you had it?
I have.
Have you ever had alligator?
I've not.
Have you
Yeah.
ever?
Any questions about D&D?
Oh yeah,
How many types of mimics?
Oh yeah, about that game.
I feel like there's only one. I might.
type of mimic?
Like,
I mean,
Is
there's
it the same
the
thing,
usual.
but,
chest-
There are like I think there are actually like two. There's ones that are like really intelligent, and there's ones that are like really not intelligent.
mimics are intelligent.
Is there a way to tell a difference between a mimic and?
There is a lot of mimics. There is a lot of mimics.
Slicing
I know.
it.
Like how?
Apple bob
Slicing it
mimic,
open.
armed
I'm
mimic,
asking
armor mimic,
number.
bar mimic,
Number.
barrel mimic, bush mimic, clock mimic, coffin mimic.
Yeah.
A lot. That's your number.
Mimic.
Ladder
Yeah.
Yeah.
mimics
How
are
do
so
you
scary.
counter a ladder mimic?
You
Uh,
slice
with
the
a-
ladder and
Yeah.
test it.
You
I was thinking
don't
that.
walk up the ladder.
Yeah, no.
Or you could
Like,
just look up because you would be able to see.
The Mimic Book of Mimics. It's a so you know Harry Potter. There's a scene in Harry
I
Potter
don't watch Harry
where there's
Potter,
a
I'm not a nerd.
Isn't there,
basically
like,
it's an alive book
Isn't there a mimic
of
robot?
mimics. There's a mimic of everything because a mimic can turn into everything.
Well, when a ladder
He's a
mimic.
mimic.
Shut up.
See, guys, the DM's a mimic.
So does a ladder mimic is a ladder a part of its body or is it just like?
It is like it fully looks
It's
like a
its
ladder,
thumb.
but it's a mimic. So if like you try to walk on it, it's gonna try and eat
So
you.
does he feel like what happens to the ladder?
Yeah.
Like okay, so what if you cut it? What happens?
Well, I mean,
It would get hurt.
With that,
Okay,
you
so
test
can you just
anything?
do that every time you see a ladder?
Oh, anything?
Technically, yeah.
Okay.
I
I'm gonna do
mean,
that
but
every
then you
time.
have the problem of how do you get up the ladder?
Just cut it. Don't slice it in half.
This is like the
Just,
prey.
Like, gently it's a
poke it with your
really,
sword.
really weak ladder.
If
Yeah,
it's
just
set some weight on it.
You can just
Because
touch it.
Yeah.
Touch it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mimics probably can try and like
Take your weapon.
they can probably try and like avoid like if you only poke them a little bit, they can probably just like take the pain.
Yeah.
And pretend to be.
Maybe.
Well, that's what you
But if you like go
poke
like
on the fight,
full on slashing at it,
That's why you should
Like
throw
saw
a
it.
corpse onto the mimic.
I want to
Because
know what goes
that-
through y'all's brains when y'all are trying to think of a strategy for
It's kinda
D&D because I feel like y'all don't.
We don't.
Throw a corpse onto the mimic.
Why would
Okay.
It's a
I feel
foolproof
like
strategy.
Any questions about how to play D&D?
damage. How when you're attacking something, you roll the d20, right?
Whenever you're trying to attack something, you roll a d20 and you add all of your modifiers. So if it's like a really powerful sword, usually it's used strength, might use dex. You add that. If you have proficiency, you add that. And then you add it up. And then you tell me. If the AC is equal to or less than, you hit. If it's not, then you don't. And once you hit, depending on what weapon it is, you deal a certain damage type plus strength. I have an additional rule where you can add dex to your damage instead of usually you can't if it's a dexterity weapon. Basically, say it's a longsword. You roll a d10 and then you add your dex or your strength, and that's your damage
Or strength?
or strength. It's
Yeah.
Okay.
wait, no, a longsword isn't a finesse weapon, just strength. I think.
No, you can use dex and.
Whatever, I love you. Yeah, that's how you do it.
It's called a finesse weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
How
what
many
does he
other
use for
people
dexterity?
have you
Like, right
DM'd
here.
for when they shot? Like, how many other people that you've DM'd for have shot themselves in the face by rolling a natural one?
Not a lot, I'll tell you that.
That one guy from that one campaign. I don't know if I can say his name.
What, bro? Is it that guy?
Is it Dale?
No. But
Was I DM?
Yeah.
Which campaign?
It was the one before we did the SAO campaign.
No idea.
So it wasn't
Chuck.
A
Yeah.
lot. We've done a few.
I think the guy's
When?
name was like Choke something. I don't remember. Yeah. You know who I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
that's okay. We have that one. We
Show
I
something.
think he ended up doing the.
He might have ended up accidentally like rolling a nat 1 and shooting himself in
You
the
know,
face.
at this point, how far we've gone, I wouldn't.
How
know.
do you
Honestly.
roll a nat one on purpose? You just said
Yeah,
accidentally. Like
last
you can't-
session-
like you can
technically
choose.
can. You technically can.
What is y'all's thoughts on the demons last campaign? Because I want to know what y'all are thinking.
That wall was very interesting.
I don't really know what was going through my mind when I decided to wave and walk away.
Yeah.
I just chose to do it.
That
Yeah,
door is very interesting and does not take much damage, you guys. I
The
gotta
Laffy
say.
Taffy kind of just fell out of nowhere. And that's what happens when you eat random mushrooms
still-
inside of a Noma card.
Still,
still
how
wanna
the
know.
heck does it summon in Laffy Taffy?
It just does.
Do any of
A
that-
portal kind of just like opened and it fell.
That was in the book, right?
Huh?
That wasn't in the book. Like,
No.
you.
The mushrooms.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
kind of
stuff.
strange magical technology are these
Like,
mushrooms?
Yes.
Did it fall
It fell.
like a slime on the ceiling?
Yes.
I still want to
I'm
know
just curious.
like why the fight took more than an hour, even though the demons barely even got any turns.
Fact.
Wait, well, he skipped some of his
Because
turns,
we're lazy.
and then-
Because he accidentally skipped his.
Because not all of you are about your character's about damage.
Why are you moving that mic
I'm not-
like it's a joystick?
I'm not talking about like. Wait, I'm not talking about.
It
why-
takes a while
It's
because y'all are
PS
very
like-
new to D&D and y'all don't know the best way to deal damage. Y'all don't know the best spells to use at the time. But that's fun.
And someone chose
You don't know what
to
you're gonna do.
scimitars.
A wizard may like use fireball at the right time, but they may accidentally go like water breathing.
What's
Randomly.
Aiden gonna do? He's gonna like
Yeah, I'll have it on
smash
the
it
long
with like a
sword.
trunk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
What are you
dude,
again?
I'm a bard.
Yeah, you're a
Yeah,
bard.
exactly.
You can use bardic inspiration on them, and they can roll it, and they can hit more often. You have an
Yeah.
entire class feature called bardic inspiration.
Dude, you should let your character get killed off so you can choose a different class.
No,
Please.
that is
Bards
We should
cringe.
get
Bards are awesome. I like bards.
We do
No,
need
bards
to-
suck.
Murder Tobias'
So-
character for plot
What's
so we
the-
can get a cleric.
Bards are the best.
I agree.
Sucks to be you. We're
He-
killing it off anyway.
Okay, who here has healing spells with them? Adrian
Aiden.
and
Those two.
Wait,
Don't
them two.
paladins can heal people, right?
What's your name?
Not anymore.
No, not yours. Yours. Oh,
I was talking
Tobias.
to Kendall.
Okay. Tobias and Kendall both have
Tobias.
healing spells, and so does Adrian, and that's it. Half the party has healing spells.
Hey, so
Paladins have healing spells.
do I?
Yeah,
I do. Okay, so I have.
Paladins get healing spells.
Okay, also
Do
can
you
we
not
ask
have a
Aiden?
spell list?
Well, I
He
have.
does?
I'm still
create
slightly confused
bonfire,
on the way
that's it. That's a cantrip.
Spells work in is a way. Think of them like things you spend. You have a certain amount of points you can spend to cast them, like kind of like mana,
Yeah, I
but
know
like
that.
for specific ones. If you want to cast a spell, you cast it. You expend a spell slot for that spell.
Wizard
If you want to cast it at a higher level to power it up, you cast it at a higher level.
Is this
Can we
the
ask
pilot
Adrian why
episode?
he ate
Yeah, this is like a
those
pilot
mushrooms?
episode to our
Or
podcast.
was the last one?
The last one was just a
It's like
test to see if we could
pilot
like
episode
put
to
it
our
up.
podcast.
Hey, can we ask Adrian why he ate those
Where
mushrooms?
exactly?
Yeah,
Why-
did you
why-
find
Adrian,
that?
what was going through your
Okay,
head when
okay,
you
okay.
found mushrooms?
No,
What
just
happened
smoke
that we
them.
could- Okay.
Yeah, that's
Before
the
we
entire
talk about
question.
why the mushrooms were there,
No,
you
we're talking
ate
about
some-
Why you smoked them too?
He didn't smoke them yet. He did
He's
actually.
prepared.
You rolled it up in a blunt and you smoked it,
I did. Yes, I did.
He's
Mushroom
prepared to
blunts.
smoke more.
But
and you
so
paid
there
for
was
it
more
because
than-
that's bad.
there was more than one effect, right? So
There was.
before me-
I made you take multiple effects because that's a bad
Yes.
thing to
Do you
do. Taking
regret it now?
shrooms and smoking. You got to
So-
learn your lesson.
Okay.
Okay.
You
Next
regret it
time
now.
we're just gonna make it so he explodes.
At this point, you're basically just taking drugs because they do good stuff.
I don't know what the mushrooms did yet. Okay, no.
No,
I saw
you-
someone
no,
eat
you
them,
did.
Yeah.
You ate them.
Uh,
saw that
Fun
they did
fact, they didn't do
Okay.
Does he still
things.
have the crystals on the back of his head?
on your first.
No, it does
No, because I
never
know he knows
exist.
about it because he was listening into the room.
Yeah, but I know that's not actually what happened because he told me that was a test.
Hey, Adrian, fun reminder: they don't do good things; they do bad things. Because
You learned on the very first
Some-
time you rolled them that there's a possibility of you just instantly dying without any saving.
Yes.
Whenever I almost accidentally did
Of
that.
course we ate them.
Just-
man.
Yeah, of course you would eat
And
them.
21
Because of
episodes
that.
orders you.
Tobias, his character is like
Tobias.
almost dead because of
He had like 40
Because
health,
of
and then
you.
he did 12.
Chris had 40 health because of like 25 temporary hit points,
Yeah.
and because of
He
you
almost
eating the
murdered
mushrooms,
me.
it summoned
he
demons.
did murder you.
And
You got
Laffy
your
Taffy. And
Yes.
something else. What was the
And
last
then it
thing?
came back
did three
up.
things. I don't
It
remember.
summoned a bard.
Oh, it did. That was the last.
Y'all have not talked about the bard. You have not asked me what he looks like or what
It-
stuff.
The,
No, I
the
was
bard
gonna-
doesn't exist. We're ignoring.
Y'all want to
it.
know what the bard looks like?
Yes, I do.
We're
actually.
just
The
gonna
bard
take his
is wearing
clothes.
sailor outfits like a pirate, and he has like a
Okay,
loop
no one
thrown
cares.
over his back.
No one cares.
No, we're
Yeah,
gonna
no
do
one
the
cares.
same thing.
He has
we
a
did to
wooden
Dale.
The
leg.
only thing I'm gonna do is
Did you
like
finally decide to join the podcast?
Join the
finally
podcast.
decide
Shush.
to join the podcast. Like, shut up, bro.
Guys, shush.
I love that we're blaming Adrian for me being dying right now. Being dying, yeah. But I could have healed myself the entire time. No, actually, I couldn't have because somebody wanted to cut off somebody's nipples, and I had to cast a spell. Dude,
We're
don't
not
talk
bringing
about
that
that.
up.
Stop
Why not,
bringing that
Dale?
up.
Are you
Okay.
aware that your nipples
Okay.
No.
What's everyone's thoughts on the wild magic? Like, are y'all hating that?
I need to explain how wild
I too have wild magic.
What?
This is gonna
I
go
need
well.
we need like to explain to me how wild magic works.
Wild magic?
Yes.
Basically, a wild magic is when there's a ton of like wild natural magic in a place,
Yeah.
which causes whenever you cast spells them to go wonky and to do weird magical effects. That's it. So basically, this is specifically for Nomagard. If when you cast spells, or I also do cantrips because it makes it a lot more fun. A random magic effect will happen.
Both me and
So
Tobias
if
also
I-
have
so,
wild magic sorcerers.
Wait. Oh.
You don't?
No, he took like cleric stuff.
Every time you guys talk, I'm just gonna wave.
Who's that? Who's the Rip Bozo guy?
Rip Bozo? I don't know who you're
Who
talking
was
about.
that?
Hey, Rip Bozo, if you're watching right now, comment on this one, please.
Yes,
And
please
say E,
comment.
specifically
Were you
E.
Red Bozo?
No, I
It was
was.
probably
I'd like to
Dale.
point out
No,
the
no,
fact
I
we
was-
only have 3 subscribers right now.
Where-
My
Where's the
YouTube channel-
podcast?
Look, my YouTube
Cri-
channel.
Tobias.
I was the first subscriber.
Okay,
Are you
my channel
subscribed?
name was Tempest, and I commented, but I didn't comment something
You're not.
nice, so the comment doesn't show up.
I
Oh.
have not watched all.
Where is the channel?
I will. Okay.
Did not.
He sent me a link.
Do you have Discord?
Do you have Discord?
Do you have Discord?
You have Discord.
I have.
Okay, Chris. Send me her stuff. Who does not have Discord here? Get it.
I'm gonna get Discord.
Get Discord. You got Discord.
I have Discord.
Do
Did
it
you make
right
a group
now.
chat? You
No,
made a group chat,
yes.
right?
Why'd you
Okay.
remove it?
It's
Do you
only
have
a-
her in it?
Blake,
Download it.
No.
Blake,
You don't?
Because I only
So do
have
Discord.
his
Why not?
Discord,
Blake,
your
it says
Discord,
that you're
and
not
his
down
Discord.
with
Travis, you have a Discord, right?
Yes, but I do not have Discord currently installed on my phone. It's on my laptop.
It got
I don't
taken
have
down.
it.
What?
Oh, is it?
No, I deleted it because it was just a test to see if we put it up. Because I'm not gonna keep it up there.
You could upload to my
Yeah.
YouTube channel.
Okay.
It was
I was gonna
pretty
watch
crappy.
that.
It was pretty
It was
crappy.
pretty crappy. What?
I have 28 subscribers.
I have 53.
I have 80.
Well, you're a loser.
Everyone put
Yeah,
me in your
exactly.
comment
I
bios.
have
Okay.
I will show you on one of my videos.
Y'all need to subscribe
Uh,
to give it a major boost. in
I
the
do
algorithm.
have a lot. I do
Zeke
have
does.
a.
Like,
Yes.
Let's do a video.
It's like stay away from my mom.
It's loading up.
Nice. Okay. Basically.
That's why you're a fat shark.
Actually, I'm buff as hell.
Shut
Wait,
up,
wait,
Johnny-
wait. How
Johnny
tall
fan.
is your character?
7'2".
No, actually 6'9".
6'9".
6'9"? You're
Only
snitch 9.
No,
You're
not
six?
6'9".
Okay.
Full on shark, and he's only 6'9".
Speaking of D&D,
Imagine.
I've put on the thing we were going to be talking about many things, not just D&D. So this won't be just D&D. We're talking about sports, political issues. You know the hell, Ukraine,
Ew,
sports.
I
The
hate
whole
sports.
Ukraine issue that's going on, and that's a big
Can we
thing.
talk about the Ukraine issue now? Well,
Dude,
We
this
can.
isn't even D&D club anymore.
I don't know. Their flag's blue and yellow.
No, today is not D&D club anymore.
today's
Just
podcast.
today?
Yeah.
What if I got like really close to Mike and showed him the whispering? Sweet nothing.
Oh god, I feel
Okay.
bad for anyone who's on
Wow.
my phone.
Yes. Please don't do that again.
I was like, what if I got really close to Mike?
Tell
You
me
don't
something
ha-
Mom
okay.
doesn't know.
I told y'all this already. If you're hating this, you don't have to show up.
Okay, well maybe we should just not do this.
Yeah, Toby, biased.
They're
and
enjoying
Dale.
it.
I am enjoying this actually.
They are.
I'm enjoying
They're,
it.
they're
D&D
enjoying
is
their
so
time
bad.
over there
Oh,
together.
and playing D&D would actually be a lot better. And we don't do anything. And also, can I try
We
to
are
DM?
going to be.
I want a DM.
Okay.
No, you don't get to.
Do you want to DM?
I do want a DM.
Read the entire player's handbook.
I will not do that.
I told him I did it. and
I've
I
never
was
done
lying
it.
I will not do
because
that.
I didn't do it.
But I know the basics of DMing, and they just come.
Give it a year. Give it a year,
told
and
him-
and
I told him
give it a year of you playing.
I
Okay.
told Sam I read a little bit of it,
Next
and I was
year.
also lying.
Okay.
I read like
This is how
half
it's going to
the book.
work. This podcast is going to be going on every Wednesday until this campaign ends. The new campaign, we will start not doing the podcast and we'll just record episodes.
This
Got it?
this campaign's gonna last till sophomore year.
Yeah, guaranteed.
Yeah.
We don't do anything. We're very slow. We spent one day.
Wait, how many of you guys are freshmen?
What are you, a
Tobias is
sophomore
also a
nerd?
freshman.
Are you a sophomore?
Yeah.
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 How dare you
Now.
here, you pedophile?
Tobias is
Sophomore.
also-
No, you're
Tobias is
not.
a sophomore.
You were
He
lying.
almost convinced me he was a sophomore.
Yeah.
He convinced you. We all know he convinced you.
He had us convinced.
He was so convincing about it too.
Well, I'm a junior.
It's just because you're that.
voice.
You're just you.
Well, like because we had the
I
same
go wall to ceiling.
I'm
we
a
had the same
sophomore.
came from out of my
class,
depth.
so I was just like, I don't remember him. So
If you have the same fourth grade class, you're in the same grade.
Also, wait.
So
Sir,
why did you?
sir,
Then why
you're
did
a
you-
freshman in AP
Hey,
class.
hey, so Blake,
Yeah.
someone set the books on fire.
Yeah, he's extremely nerdy.
You can take one AP class, AP Human Geography.
Ah.
you taking that?
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Hey, y'all, come look
Yeah.
at
Hey,
this.
Blake.
Yes, it is. It's a pain, but the
Can I ask
classes
why
are
it
worth it.
takes-
I
I
think.
was-
No, it's not.
Podcast
It's not worth it. It's like
Burn the
actually,
books.
you can ask anyone, and it's
Set
not
the
worth it,
books.
especially
No
taking
work.
a freshman year. It's
I mean, he
not
took it.
worth
He said something different.
No, this isn't live stream. This is being recorded right now. Get back in your seat.
Can I
Don't.
E.
No, keep this family friendly a little bit.
E.
Okay,
No.
let's
Do it
talk
later.
about a little bit more
Blake.
a little bit more
Like,
serious.
Something your mom doesn't know.
Stop it.
Oh my God.
Let's talk about a little bit more
Blake,
serious.
real quick, Blake.
Real
quick.
I
let them know. They want to know if we can set the books on fire.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay,
Okay,
where's the line?
let's do a little bit more serious issues. The whole Ukraine situation that's going on.
It's crazy.
Dale probably
I'm
Zeke or
sad.
Dale probably supports Russia.
I don't. I refuse to support
It's
Russia.
very
Both of them
sad.
support
People
Russia.
are
I
dying.
don't. I support Ukraine.
Did you hear about that?
Hey.
The Rock was
so,
at the Super Bowl. That was
the guys
awesome.
that made Clash Royale. They
Go
made
on
it so
Instagram.
Russian people can't play their games. So now Putin.
I do not agree with Disney and like Netflix banning use by Russians because that's really only harming the younger people.
Yeah, isn't it like stereotypes kind of? Because not all Russians are like that certain thing. Even if one thing
It's like,
is
oh
happening
yes,
there,
all the children in Russia don't need to don't
They did.
It's
They did
like-
cut off all the gas and
oil stuff because they wanted to. Yeah, Biden did do that. And it's very sad because all it's doing is preventing Russian kids from being able to watch their favorite stuff, and it's not really it's meant for Russia, but it's not even harming Putin.
Fun fact.
Yeah.
The
Should make-
president of Ukraine actually survived what 8 assassinations?
He
Because
is
there's
awesome.
so many
Yes.
Russians that don't want war that they leaked the plans of the assassinations to Ukraine to prevent it.
8
They were.
assassinate.
And can we
This
talk about the
man
fact
is completely immortal at this
Yeah.
point.
they lied to the Russian soldiers as well and told them that they would be performing exercises when in actuality they were just going to war.
And I found this out earlier today. Ukraine actually donated all their explosives and nuclear weapons and stuff
To
to Russia to prevent this from happening.
like in
And
2014.
And now look where we are.
Everyone doesn't realize this, but this happened like 8 years ago.
Oh yeah, a lot of stuff's just build up.
Yeah, and then all the
Everywhere.
Ukrainians are like, this is happening
It's crazy
again.
how it went from COVID to this. Like,
Yeah.
Literally,
we
they
haven't
have
had
to.
a break.
literally,
We-
okay,
Everything is bad is
school
happening.
is currently
Pandemic,
going
a
on in
war,
Ukraine.
possible.
Wasn't
It's-
World War II joke
World-
about like a year ago?
You mean World War III?
World War III.
World War
Ah.
III is probably not
Oh,
going to
wait,
happen
yeah, I love
unless,
it,
even
man.
if they take over
I can't wait
Ukraine.
for World War
Okay.
II to come
It's
out.
probably not going to happen.
Can't wait
It's-
for World
we don't
War
want
II,
it.
man. The
Currently
sequel's
in-
gonna be badass.
Currently in Ukraine, they're having schools in bomb shelters.
But yeah,
That's how bad it is.
it's bad when they're
Then what's the
lying
point of
about
having
targeting
school?
civilians and then they immediately start bombing
What's better than
schools.
being at home when you can't get bombed?
No, they also have to live in bomb shelters as well. They got
I don't know if this is true or
Go-
not. This is
go- watch
complete
out the-
speculation, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. There was many Russian influencers that were shown, and they were all reading from. It looked like they were
yeah.
reading from a script,
They were.
Hey guys, you want to go over to a Russian guy's house?
and they were like,
ask him
it was like
questions?
word for word, and that's kind of sad. But Russian propaganda, war propaganda, that's going to happen. We just have to get through it.
Did you guys
If
hear about this one Russian tennis player that went up to a camera and wrote "No word, please"?
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
it?
that one was cool, but
I think he was.
it's just like a real sad situation that's going on.
That's
That
bad.
guy probably
It's
got
bad.
shot the next day.
He's no longer a tennis player.
At this point, we shouldn't joke about that because it could probably happen.
It
Yeah.
probably did happen.
And then we'll get blamed.
There's
for
a
it.
Russian basketball player, I think it was, or a basketball player. It was some
It
kind
a
of sports
Ukrainian
player
basketball player.
that got held up as like a hostage, but they don't specifically say it.
Oh yeah, it was
from
a
Le-
Ukrainian basketball player.
Yeah, that's sad too. It probably won't start World War III unless Putin keeps like going.
Poland.
Yeah.
or something other than Ukraine.
What was Russia's reasoning? It was like something like
They want to rebuild the Russian Empire.
No, they want more land
They-
because like 80% of Russia's land is unusable.
yeah.
Why?
If they want
It's
more
all
land.
ice.
Another reason is this is similar. It's not
Why
really
don't they
similar.
just sell ice?
Speculation said they wanted because like they were using an excuse like one time because Russians were there and they wanted more, or rebuild Russia.
Yeah.
It's all.
The USSR was.
It's
The
like
USSR is
not.
getting
It's
greedy.
completely not as bad, but
I
it's
don't
a
like how
similar
low gas prices are
circumstance
now.
to the World Wars before Hitler going. Well, there's Germans here, so I'm going to take this. And if Ukraine keeps going, and with NATO people all around, they might start World War III. But Russia
Even
does
if
not.
They wanted to sell ice. One, you can get it for free. And two,
What
that would
about
kind of
selling
ruin-
ice?
What?
Russia.
Oh,
And
Me.
I mean, if
I'm gonna
there's
sell
so
the
much
ice.
ice that it would just like
We can
make
call them icemen.
The ice
Well,
you
then there's
can
no
already
point in
buy
selling ice
be,
if
like
Antarctica
less than
is
1 cent.
sweet.
Yeah.
Over there.
either Americans get.
Because no one knows it.
But it'd be a war crime.
That
Okay,
is a gear shift.
let's get off this grim situation. Because we all know Ukraine's bad, but we don't really want to gloom down.
Ukraine's
No,
bad?
I'm standing-
Not Ukraine's bad. I don't mean that.
Ukraine is bad.
Russia's bad.
Russia. You not support the Russians.
I support the mother.
People are gonna use that to cancel you. They're gonna edit out anything else, and they're gonna use that.
Just Ukraine bad. They're gonna edit all that out.
I hate how the gas prices are going
Edit that,
up.
boy.
The gas prices
Clip it.
are going
Clip that,
up.
boy.
Like we can't even afford to like.
At what point will people start reconsidering electric cars? Because
Exactly.
it's happening now
Okay.
too.
They're still considering okay. They literally Tesla made a literal cyber quad, and it went for like $500,000. It got sold out. They're still thinking of remaking them again. Yet we have all of these issues going on in the world.
I mean, one good thing is there will be less emission,
Capitalism.
That
less
is
gas
true.
emission
Or
if this
even
keeps
just revert
happening.
back to bikes and walking and stuff.
If the gas prices gets raised so much, it's probably going to get really high. And if Americans become self-sufficient with the oil company, great, the gas prices will go down. If they don't, it'll go to an all-time high and it'll just keep rising.
Until they can't go any higher.
Yeah. At
But
what
like,
point is it just not even? You can't even afford it. Too. The only people who will be able to afford it is the really rich. And at that point, the billionaires, they know how to spend their money. They're not going to spend money on gas.
It'll go from
Yeah. You could
praise
get up
the
to like
rich to only the
100.
rich.
Like
Before crashing, yeah, maybe.
if it just keeps rising from less and less.
Stock markets will
I think
start crashing.
Stock markets
When
have
would you
started
stop buying
crashing.
gas? How much would a gallon of gas have to be before when you stopped?
At that point, whenever you can afford it,
Like
because
my
some
dad's already
families will
paying like
just.
$200 for a gallon right now.
$200.
Yeah, for a truck in a truck.
A
That's-
gallon?
Not a gallon, probably like a tank.
Oh, okay.
A
It's
tank,
full
yeah.
Well, yeah,
tank.
sorry.
Not a gallon, like
Well,
a
it
full
was like
tank.
2 gallons.
A
Basically.
gallon would be so like. But I'm gonna pay $200 a gallon. That's
Literally-
$4,000 to
Eventually-
fill my tank.
Eventually, only the
Good
rich
old
people will be
capitalism.
able
No,
to
'cause, like,
afford
he has
it.
to
And the
use
rich
it just
people
for
won't
work.
even want to buy it because they know how to spend their money. Yeah, they know how to save their money. Most of them, not all of them, but
The truck.
they're
Y'all
not.
need to
At
get,
what
like,
point?
It's like doing like
Bluetooth
No one
takes.
says it, but car companies must be really taking a hit right now with all these gas prices.
Yeah, they're not gonna like pay for cars now.
Yeah. There's a lot of the cars that are like more gas efficient. They've probably skyrocketed.
Tesla
Trucks, big
skyrocketed
trucks
with-
and stuff like that
Tesla
that burn
recently
gas.
skyrocketed with the release of
Yeah, electric cars are probably
Tesla.
Like the
Tesla-
ones that are
hybrid
really,
hybrid
like,
cars
gas
probably
mileage
not
is-
as much,
stocks are
but
too high. Gotta lower them a bit.
stocks in most things have probably decreased a lot because of this war issue and all of the economic
still
issues.
decreasing.
It is going to be ever decreasing. There might be a big economic downfall, possibly.
There
But I
already
doubt-
was one.
Yeah, it's not. It won't be as bad as the Great Depression, obviously.
I'm just hoping for the
but-
next person to lower the gas price.
It could always, everything could always get
Anything
worse.
could get worse.
So,
But
have you heard of like the housing market recently?
the housing market has skyrocketed.
Houses are like
Yes,
$2 million now.
not 2 million.
Not too much. That's
Some of
a
them
that's a
are.
hyper.
The average house in I think 20.
California has way. No one
Near-
wants to live in
Near
California.
my house, there's this house for sale, and it's going for like $500,000.
Yes, at
Yeah.
first it was
At this point, you
It
just
was
want to
like
start renting.
200,000,
in like
why can't I get
2004.
5,000?
It was the average household was
Yeah,
like 200,000,
yeah.
and then now it's 500,000.
It's ridiculous.
It's a lot higher.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
Housing is going to be a lot higher, and that's going to affect us in like 4 years.
oh yeah.
Yeah, because
Right
like, how are we
now,
gonna buy a house?
It
or
already
pay
has
for it?
affected us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like apartments and stuff too. That's they're rising too.
There's like also this day and age, no one like saves up money anymore. Like, does anyone have parents that
Yeah.
like save up money for them for a car? Your
No.
parents saved up. That yeah. I've seen less and less of people being like, my parents bought me a car. More and more, it's like
I'm not
you
gonna
need to
looking
buy it
for a car
yourself.
anymore after
Which-
if
yeah,
this keeps going on.
Well, as soon as I can get my first possible job, I'm saving up. Because saving up
Yeah.
just isn't good in general for you, like just business wise.
Yeah.
I might
If
just obviously just
keeping
sell
all
my
of your
stuff,
money
like,
as like
you-
a
You use the money for what you need first, and then you put the rest that you didn't use
Inside
into
account.
savings.
Yeah.
Or you can invest
And I
it.
mean, as soon as I'm 15 and get my first job, what am I gonna need at 15? You know?
yeah. At that point, it's just like
Taxes and stuff.
not
Fireworks games.
No.
Gotta buy the
it's just what's the word
Open the
for
loot boxes and
really
sell
bad food for you?
Junk food?
Junk food. At this point, it's just junk food money.
Yeah.
It's just stuff you don't need. You don't want. You want a little bit. It'll be for a little bit, and then say like a new computer. Sure, you'll love to save up for it, but you don't need it. It's
Yeah.
not. It's not a necessity like
That's why
buying a
it's with
car
Christmas
or
and stuff. I'm like,
yeah.
that's a good idea. Oh yeah.
A lot. Yeah, a computer
What
could
might
be,
you do?
but not like a
Like
really
a
good
laptop.
gaming computer, like just a regular computer.
Chromebook can even work.
Yeah, a Chromebook like I'm using right now could even work. It's
What
not
the
that
heck is
bad.
wrong with that?
This chair is
It's broken.
That chair got broken, and then someone came back in here, sat on it, and broke it even more. Do not sit on that.
Do it.
I already tried. I'm not gonna
Full
lie.
on sit on it. I dare you.
It's not bottom push.
Do it.
Yeah, that was supposed to be taken away, but they couldn't do that today. That's a whole nother issue regarding us. But this whole issue is just a.
Hey, someone's playing
So
Dark
what?
Souls.
So guys, why are they even here?
Uh,
Guys, what's your favorite Pokemon?
We're not talking about Pokemon. I like how we went
Outta
from
here.
Ukraine to stock market crashes
To Pokemon.
to the
businesses
housing
and
market,
stuff.
money.
and then to Pokemon.
Let's talk
It's because we're
about-
trying to get on some new topic.
Yeah.
Okay, fresh new topic.
Let's
What-
talk about the books.
I literally
Just start grabbing books off the
No,
shelf.
no, no. What we need to do?
How many-
Someone
I don't
said
know
we need to
anything about
burn.
Pokemon, bro.
I
We
don't
have a
either.
lineup.
I think we.
Yeah, wait.
Oh,
Is
we can talk
Is that a
about
chocolate gun?
animes.
Give me.
Oh yeah, popular animes.
We're not Christian.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
JoJo's is good. I
haven't
watched
seen
like
it. We're
up
not
to like part
Christian.
4.
There's a time stop spell in D&D.
Burn them all.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
like
so
it's
what
ninth
would it be,
level.
Dio?
What class for that?
Wizard.
Wizard.
Dang!
Obviously, the wizard's like the
What
class.
about
The wizard gets most of the spells, but like all the
Well,
healing
I'm gonna
spells they
be
don't
wizard
get.
that class then. I'm gonna be
Wizard is my favorite.
Dio Brando.
Let's talk about classes in D&D. What's everyone's favorite class?
Sorcerer.
Bard.
Fighter.
Okay, let's talk about bard. What's your favorite part about being a bard? That y'all
how
can
you
name.
can do basically everything in one thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
This thing that
A lot of versatility. It's similar to that of like a rogue with expertise, but not as much.
I just
Bard
I
gets
just-
a
I just
lot
love
of
useful
stuff.
class in the game, guys. I also just love the idea of
Also, biggest stereotype. Most people think that bards are just seduce everything.
Exactly.
Yes.
Most
I'm
Adrian.
gonna seduce the bard in the room right now. Pull my friends. Pull his pants down.
Use
Uh,
the bard. I use the bard.
What's everyone's thought on how
Seduce the
basic a
There's
fighter
hefty
is? Like,
bard
I say
stereotypes.
fighters aren't that basic,
Well,
but
just
what's
their
y'all's
name.
thoughts?
Yeah,
On
just
what?
the
Sword
basic
fighters?
of fighter.
A turn off.
Yeah. Well, they are basic, but
They're the best for me though.
yeah, they're a great damage dealer. They could get spells. There's
How do
the
you get
Eldritch.
spells with,
I think Eldritch Knight is a thing.
How do you get spells when
Cantrips.
you're being a fighter? Cantrips? You just-
Uh,
How do you get
the subclass.
When do you decide your subclass?
Oh.
You're not in the podcast. You don't get to talk.
You know what? Sure. Everyone level up to level 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Level 3, you just have subclasses?
No, a lot of them get it.
I'll
It
do
depends
that
on the
Wednesday.
class.
I'll do that,
What class are you again?
He's already doing it.
3, I think.
3?
There's like martial champions and all this stuff, like different stuff you can do.
Don't.
Fighters get special moves they can do. They can spend hit dice to do it. Not hit dice. They can spend like their fighter like special dice that levels up with them. Bards get bardic inspiration. Sure.
I like going back to D&D.
Wizards are great. Well, D&D is fun. Wizards are great. You get a lot of
Wizards are
spells. You
Also
get
like a class
Hitler.
Like they're really weak in like
they have the lowest hit dice with sorcerer. But
Sorcerer has 6.
yes, and so do wizards. So they
I
have
thought wizards
everyone.
had 4.
No,
No?
that's a whole joke about taking 1d4 damage dies. They get a d6 of health, which if you have a high enough constitution, I don't know why you would with wizard, you could raise it a little bit.
Bro, I'm playing Ozzy.
No, I'm going to my character sheet because it's online.
Mine is
Yeah.
What app do you guys use for the character sheet?
Your mom.
I don't use that. I use pen and paper because I am
I
weak.
have D&D
I
with
am
my
a weak
parents
man.
today, and I need to make a new character.
Oh, you didn't use your parents?
I just want to make sure you realize this. Most of the apps you use will stop working once your character hits a certain level.
Stop working.
It won't let you level it up again.
Oh, okay. Well, then after that point, I can just keep.
Yeah, you'll just keep track on pen and paper.
Damn,
Pen and
I wish I
paper
had your
is.
family.
I am a realist, not a realist. I am like an OG. I say pen and paper is best because you remember the stuff you write down.
I do.
But I'm not opposed to using not pen and paper.
I do prefer pen and paper.
If you use pen and paper, I suggest you take pictures on your phone of the
I
thing
think I'm good.
because
Wait,
constantly
I
you'll
should
forget.
probably do that because we
I'd rather
both
be
were happy last time.
What?
You should.
I lost my old character sheet.
Yeah. Losing a character sheet isn't as bad.
It's not for this character. It was for a different one.
Paladins. How's y'all's thoughts on paladins?
Paladins can be really strong. Like a vengeful paladin, I'm pretty sure is what they call it.
Yeah, vengeful paladin is a subclass of it. Yeah.
Isn't the playable AI over there?
You know him?
Paladin?
No.
Payable AI.
I do not.
Jack.
Oh,
Are you a
Jack?
paladin?
I know him.
Yeah.
No, he's a sorcerer.
No, Jackson.
And then she's
Jackson.
a druid.
Not-
No.
Playable
Not, he's
AI.
not, he doesn't have red.
'Cause you're
curly
part of the
hair.
kid.
I wasn't
Okay.
thinking of
What's
Red
your name?
Clover.
What?
His name's Aiden.
Oh.
How dare thou? How dare thou?
What's your name?
Aiden. Aiden. His name's Aiden.
That's Aiden. That's
Yes.
Did you go? I think we had the same fifth grade class.
Okay.
Wait, what's your name?
Aiden Marshall.
William Marshall.
Hey, what is Oath of Devotion the only thing?
What teacher did you have?
No. This is another thing about apps.
Yes.
The D&D apps, a lot of times they won't have as much content on there because you have to buy it on there or some stuff, do all everything.
You want to see a picture of him?
Of him when he's younger? They have a picture of you when you're younger.
Yeah, I think it is.
I have to buy it.
There's two different things from homebrew and books. Books are like additional information. Homebrew is like you made it yourself.
Oh, okay. So you got it from a D&D book. It was just.
Yeah.
Okay.
He got it from a D&D book, which is not
What's
homebrew.
his class, do you know?
I don't know, but it's basically like cleric spells. It's like a healer's.
Divine soul. What is it?
Tasha's college of everything. What's everyone's thoughts? What's everyone's thoughts on pirating? What's everyone's thoughts on pirating books?
No, I don't mind.
Yeah.
I pirate games all the
I
time.
pirate movies.
Okay, guys, we shouldn't be talking about this, but like, I pirate everything I do.
You
Yeah.
pirate life.
Yeah, really. Like, I'm just
Everything, because yeah,
it's just kind of easy.
it is really
Wait, what?
pirating in general.
Like literally, like
just stealing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
just really,
I say if you can afford it,
Yeah, if I
buy the thing for the creator. But if you are really tight on money, go for it.
Also,
If it's
Also, I
necessity.
normally like pirate if I want to try something out, and if I actually like it, I'll probably buy it.
Yeah, it is like a big bad thing to do for the creator. But at what point, what are you gonna do? One sale ain't got too much. But when thousands do it,
I can't zoom in. Exactly. That's why you found one of the bad ones.
can y'all shush? Really
Like
getting
with the
y'all are
game
getting in the
Astroneer, I've
podcast.
heard of that thing.
I
Oh,
love
Astroneer is awesome.
And then I actually bought it off.
Yeah, I think it's very ironic that the school banned Spotify. You can't do it on the school computers.
Why?
No, you can have Spotify. You just have to have the app already.
Yeah, you have to
Or you
download.
can just be on a VPN.
Well, on the school computers you can't. Which is
Why?
weird.
Mr. Wood says.
Why would they ban Spotify?
Mr. Wood's English.
Yes. But if you just like log in as a student, you'll never be able to get Spotify.
Why?
how do you
Probably because there's like inappropriate songs and stuff like that.
Couldn't they have that like a setting for that?
That's so stupid.
child friendly?
Like just music. It's like why can't we?
I know
It's
what the fuck
music.
word is. I think.
The worst
Yeah,
we
no.
can listen to
Well, no, I
is
don't,
6ix9ine.
You look like you would have one.
Okay. What's everyone's thoughts on druids?
Why
They
do-
sound ugly. They sound so ugly.
They do.
I feel like druids are
Druids.
like the type of people who
I
like
feel
they'll
like
see
druids-
a tree and then they'll just like
Every
fall
time
off.
I hear
Like, it's
druid,
like-
Druids love plants, and I mean, who blames them? As people are weird and people suck.
every time
So,
I
like-
hear the word druid, I think of a dark elf and a purple skinned high elf, just mixed in one. I don't know why I do that, but elves-
Yeah. Druids are great. They're great healers too. They're great healers. They have a lot of useful stuff. They have a lot of control over the battlefield. with wall of vines and stuff like that. They can shapeshift, wild shape, which is fun. They can just turn into like a bear, depending on their level. So they can be great fighters as well.
Wait, I think there's gonna be a fight for it.
What?
I'm saying about someone being beaten up for fighting.
Whatever.
Fight almost in breakfast this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a big fight.
There wasn't one.
There was
wasn't, but
no,
there
but that big. What was that big fight all about?
2 girls.
It says best Friday to do it best.
Yeah. Okay. Any questions about how to play D&D?
Tell me how much.
Dale's character, whenever he entered the game,
When will
he
we
said that he
beat
was
this quest?
Okay, I want to recap what happened. Y'all were forced to go on this quest because this guy forced y'all to do this. Chris's father forced y'all to do it. Yeah, but he's your father. And so he wanted y'all to go on a quest to help out with the dragon.
D&D dad.
He made mushrooms.
Aiden, did you go to West? Did you go to
I
West?
know.
Figures.
I know.
Wait, did you leave really early, 5th grade, like through half the year?
Yeah.
Arrived in the middle of
And
Like you
what happened was y'all went there, y'all killed some gnomes after
I remember
forgetting
in
that
Broadway
the fact
Special
that
Show,
y'all were there to help them.
Towels in my eye.
Y'all shouldn't have killed the gnomes,
You
but
were-
Chris
we did that,
decided
and
to
I did
shoot
it
them,
back.
and y'all had to roll with it.
Y'all
Went into a storage room, found some
Those
cool
were good
mushrooms, ate them, and reaped the consequences. And you're supposed to be investigating the barrels in the barrel room.
Oh, isn't the mushrooms in those though?
No, they were on shelves in the barrel room, which is
Yeah.
they're not
Still
in the
not using
barrels, but they're
Audacity.
in
Does
Audacity.
anybody even
I didn't
doing the
record it.
thing anymore?
Shush.
We should continue.
Hey,
Huh?
hey Sam.
Can you stop?
What's
Yeah.
your opinion on the Oath of Conquest?
Oath of Conquest. I do not know that many paladin stuff, so I can't help you
Hey,
there.
Dan.
What's the Oath of
Should I
Conquest?
choose that?
Sure, if that's what you really
It's
want,
not on the website.
it's fine.
So.
I say it's fine. Whatever. If it's powerful, then I'll debuff you.
Hey Dale. It is powerful.
How powerful? Show me.
It
What? So, what was everyone's favorite class again?
Fighter.
I want to
Sorcerer.
I want to find a class that's.
Oh my God.
I haven't played many classes yet because this is my first
Yeah,
time playing.
this is y'all's first time playing.
So I think as I
What is
learn-
D&D 5e?
That's the edition we're in right now.
5th edition.
Think of it like updates that come out.
You know when you're in math, you have that E after the numbers, and it's like how many places the decimal
It's-
point is that way.
it's
like that.
10.
Do you prefer dexterity or strength?
Are you a dex or a strength kind of guy?
Oh, Dex.
Constitution.
Dex.
Easy.
What's
Dex.
everyone's highest? Okay,
Right now?
Easy Dex.
Constitution.
we all know that we. Does anyone have a go-to stat that they want? They always want high.
Constitution.
At my current,
Dex is great
at
because
my current class, I'd have to say strength.
yeah, but like
Constitution.
in general, like any class, no matter what it is, like Dex is a good one. No matter even if you were a fighter.
Something that's like
Yeah, intelligence.
something that's just like okay, well, I'm a rather charismatic person, I think, and I like to talk.
In
So
real
I
life or
can't-
in the game?
You? So I can't have a character who isn't charismatic at all. Like I just can't because I like to talk and I like to.
We know you like to talk.
Yeah, could you
So
stop?
charisma has to be. It can't be like
Yeah.
the lowest.
Dex is great because it increases your AC. It allows you to hit more, and just all around general good. Charisma's great. You get to persuade people more.
Hey, what about that book? Tobias.
Okay.
Tobias didn't steal no book.
He stole a magic book.
So,
I did do
Oh,
Yeah.
What book?
He stole a spell book from the gnomes and added a few spells in it. Only wizards can copy spells.
Oh, so we don't even have a wizard. Do we?
No, but you can sell it back to the guy.
What if it like became a wizard?
Sell it to guy.
You could learn it.
hey.
Yeah, Adrian sells a guy.
I can- Wait,
Okay.
okay, so I was looking through Tasha's Cauldron, right?
Yeah.
And I think it was Tasha's Cauldron.
Who's Tasha?
Baba Yaga's daughter.
Yeah.
Oh.
So basically, right, you can create magic items. So my thing is, right, I'm going to try to take some of the spells from the wizard book and make them into scrolls so I can use them.
You gonna try that? Okay.
Smart idea,
I think
right?
it's gonna
But it
work.
takes like 15 gold per thing.
Uh,
But then I can turn in each page of the book for
would
50
y'all like
gold.
to?
100 gold, actually.
This will
It's
be.
50 for
It's
you
50
and
for us
Okay.
too, but 100 for everyone else.
Let's talk about let's talk about what's happening with the club. Which would you all want to stop this to be our first and last podcast,
No.
and us to just record D&D?
say.
Or
So I think we
podcast.
should
Ooh.
just record D&D.
I think just record D&D.
I enjoy
Yeah.
D&D, and this is we one of the topics. You know, it's just
Wait, no.
Yeah.
No, I feel like podcast. I love podcasts.
It's because you
actually.
just listen to them be by yourself.
No, a podcast brings up some interesting topics.
You weren't here. You didn't talk about anything.
I did talk about some
No, you
stuff.
didn't.
I was over there
You're
shouting.
not even in this. You chose not to be here.
I'm-
We never talk no matter what, so at least he usually.
Only a few people talking at a time.
I apologize. Blake, yeah, I do. I'm sorry, Blake. I love you,
Blake?
Sam. I love you, Sam. I apologize.
It's not Blake. It is
Sammy
Sam.
It is Blake.
Dude, you gotta say do so.
Yeah, charisma roll. I don't have any dice on me, but let me roll.
Yo, roll in your mind.
Other than that, 20.
I use my favorite by the gods.
Disadvantage.
I use my favorite by the gods to
Yeah.
get a nat 20.
He uses lucky.
He got a 13.
He got a nat 1.
Wait, he got a 13?
Nat 20 actually. I just
Yeah,
Yeah,
he got a
but
13.
lucky means he
13.
gets to choose which one.
I have no idea which that means.
Like we all pop in a Discord call whenever we do the podcast.
Yeah, I feel like we should do that.
I feel like that would be a better idea.
Do you know
Yeah.
how crappy my phone's mic quality is?
So I should
I
get
don't know.
Discord.
Discord's like
Team
laggy. Team speak.
How about we set
You can't do
a?
that on phone.
How about
I don't
random?
use Skype. We use Zoom.
We
Skype.
everyone.
I don't
Okay,
know.
Or
everyone.
we can alternate.
Okay, everyone.
Use Team speak.
What we're gonna do is get notebooks, find something throughout weeks of you being bored. Just jot down ideas you want to talk about during a
God, I'm gonna have a
podcast.
lot to talk about.
Randomly, that's good.
Serious stuff or like funny stuff? I don't know.
Both.
Because I have a whole bunch of jokes.
Write down like separate columns for
Just
serious
talk about
and
depression for 2 days straight.
yeah.
God, no.
Chill.
Okay.
And we're gonna set aside random days, like outside of school, to do a podcast.
Outside of school.
Possibly an extra. We find another
I
You
person.
can just do it on Discord.
I enjoy talking, but
Yeah.
it's probably more fun
We know
if we
you
were
enjoy
actually-
talking.
I mean, like in like
You know,
group
you
like
said the
this.
same joke 4 times.
Yeah.
I bet I meant
I'd
like
like to talk to you about the Oath Conquest, the spells. that you
Yes.
get with it. Okay, so the first one is called Armor of Safety.
Talk to me. Send me the thing after. I'll read all of it and tell you if it's fine.
No, I do think if we did that, like we could meet up like outside of school. 'Cause the thing is,
Yeah.
Like, if we're at school, we should probably do D&D, and then we could do outside of school.
Yeah. So this is a one and done kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
Does anyone want to play chess?
No, I hate
let's talk about classwork and how bad school
wait.
is.
Nah, school's actually
I
kind of
don't know
nice.
Real quick.
What?
So, Mr. Cooper,
Outrolled.
I love gym class. Gym class is great, but like,
Oh no, you're
oh yeah,
a
gym
great
class
guy.
was really fun.
You're really
We
nice.
get-
Give us much time then.
I have not been on Xbox.
Real quick.
Where my
I love gym class.
Real quick,
Talking about like food.
How much
Dude,
time
I
do you
actually
have
like
left?
your class.
Uh,
That's why I came and asked you to sponsor.
it isn't even 4 yet, or it isn't even 4 yet.
Sure, it's not because
So we
we'll
got
take
30.
back
We got
what
30
else.
minutes left.
Actually,
I don't know.
no,
I have
2
a
minutes
full-
left till it's 4
Evan,
o'clock.
wait. Let me just like, not brag, but like, I have a 4.0 GPA.
I also have one.
Oh,
Cumulative
go us.
or-
Did you have an AP class too?
Yeah,
With this still a full
the AP class isn't included in this one.
Oh, it's not.
No, that last
Cumulative
semester.
or
Oh no, I
not?
had a 4.0 post semesters.
Oh, this one it didn't show up on my.
Because
They
I
weren't
also
supposed to.
have a 4.0.
My thing showed up as a 0, even though I never have had a 0 in a class. So it was like glitched or something, and they said it would be fixed.
Oh, I literally almost failed second grade because I.
But
did not-
school is like,
I also have a 4.0.
You almost what?
Almost felt third because I didn't know how to do multiplication.
Second grade.
How? Because it's third grade.
okay,
Bro, I couldn't even multiply.
Yeah, no, my
in third
lowest
grade.
school is just like a big thing.
I
It's
hate six.
school is the worst part of our lives. Let's be
No, I love
honest.
school.
No.
Okay, well, think about this logically.
What a nerd.
Okay, think about your future and how much school actually matters. Because
Yeah,
school, it
but
doesn't
but
matter.
at what?
You wouldn't
Sure, you would.
School is a gift.
Of course you
No, it's
would.
not.
Yes,
Not
Shoot.
in America.
yes,
School
it is.
doesn't matter till about high school.
There's plenty of people that
Yes.
Except you still
Okay,
have to
let's
have
be
that
honest. If you were to
foundation for
choose
high
school, most people would still choose school.
That
But the
is
fact that
true.
we're being forced to, and we're being treated as little kids, even though we're in our teens,
I mean,
and
we have a lot of freedom. Like,
we do get a lot more freedom. Than
God,
middle
Miss
school.
White was the worst when it comes to that.
I love Miss White.
No, she's such a nice person, but her teaching methods were so weird. She's the only class I don't have at least a 90 in.
I love
Yeah.
Miss
Like,
White.
the main
I
reason
flunked
is
her
that-
class.
Wait,
Same.
GPA.
Dude, talking about math teachers, Miss Raw,
Who's Miss White?
like the new one, the new teacher.
I don't have it.
She like all her homework assignments consist of packets with multiple equations.
I just realized your
equations
voices
that
aren't
will take
picking
you
up.
longer than a minute
They
to
are.
solve.
Oh, trust me.
Maybe it might take
Math
30
can take
It
you
doesn't
longer
look
than a
like it.
minute per
I know.
equation.
Yes.
That's actually kind of shocking.
No, like 30,
I will.
30 minutes. Not
Not you.
30
You're
minutes
perfect.
per equation.
Yeah,
Whoa,
it
whoa,
was
whoa.
for me.
30 seconds.
It
30
was for me.
seconds. Yeah, 30 seconds.
15 to 30 seconds. But you got like 50 maybe equations, and
Well, that's
that's
just-
too long.
It's homework for a reason. It's just practice at school.
I don't like homework.
I don't like the idea of
Okay,
I'm in an AP
homework-
class right now. and
Homework is
we get
stupid.
we get 3 tests a week. A reading guide, which we have to do on it, but that's like AP classes. That's supposed to be college level classes. That's fine.
Homework's stupid.
It was my choice. It was a stupid choice because I don't want to be in this AP class right now. I have a 79 in that class.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Okay.
barely has a C.
Yeah.
It is. I took it. Don't.
You took it?
Yeah.
What did you get? Grade?
On the test, I got 3.
No.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's good. It's out of 5.
I
Yeah,
was like
it's out of
3.
5.
I was
Oh my
like,
God.
you got a 3% on the test?
What did you get at the end of the year, like your
At the
grade?
end of the year, I think it was a 92.
And you're complaining.
What are your grades in like normal
You-
classes?
you
What type of
okay.
classes do you
You
do?
Right
remind
now, my
me
lowest grade is
Of
a 99.
those people,
So she's
At
really
lunch.
smart.
I'd be at the
Okay.
same point if it were not for the fact that, like, none of my grades are in for computer science.
Okay, I'd like
I'd
to
be at a
say
90
something about
plus.
classes and stuff in school. There's no point to homework because you're supposed to do the work in school. Home is for relaxing and stuff.
And our
School
parents
is for
don't
the
even let us
work.
just do that. Parents don't even let you relax at home either.
I think it's all about your view on life, though. I mean, like we have it really good compared to
Dude,
other
this
people.
is-
Oh, of course,
So I'm
compared to
pretty happy that
you
I'm
could be
the way I am.
great and you could be bad compared to other people.
This can go into the
Yeah.
slice of life.
It really
Like, I
could.
really, I really do. I don't ever like.
Nobody's
never a
problems
moment
are
where
I don't
infinite.
have a lot of say in being
If you
like
really don't
poor
wanna do
and,
homework, then
and
don't
like
do it.
having a
It's
bad
fine.
home life. I have a great home life,
Turning
but
through my-
I never get to relax.
Just because there's someone dealing with worse than you, that doesn't mean that you're not
Oh.
allowed.
Yeah.
Exactly.
For me.
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah, I found the sad.
Anyone who says otherwise is
If
just
you-
toxic, and you should throw them out of your life as
PP.
quickly as you can.
Yes.
if you don't want to do homework, then don't do it. I mean, it's completely your decision whether you do anything. I mean, if you think about it.
I mean, yeah, but if you don't do it,
Technically,
you'll
it's your
fail.
decision.
Grading is
If
a
it's- if-
scam.
It's like saying, okay, look, someone that like only gets food like every like couple of weeks, like, and you get food like maybe like you eat like a meal once a day, and that's all you get because you're poor. That's like saying you can't complain because there's someone else that doesn't eat it as a.
No,
You can't
still
complain because there's kids in Africa who can't eat at all.
You can still complain no matter what, but kids get so
No matter what
overworked
happens,
and
you can-
upset over something. This was just really
Yeah.
You can really complain about anything.
Yeah, if you put your mind to it, you can complain about anything.
This is so boring, guys. Can we get out of here?
Where you
Ugh.
have it really good, and you're still
At-
complaining, that's-
Some people
You can
will
still do
always
it.
complain.
Complaining is there's no point in doing it.
There's a lot of negativity when it comes to complaining, and most of the time,
Be
or
positive.
not most of the time, a
Unless
lot of
you
the
have
time,
it worse than the
um,
average person, you shouldn't really complain.
yeah.
Just be positive, man. I don't really.
Does that
I
apply
can't
to
really do that
depression?
when I'm going, oh,
No.
yes.
No.
I don't think you should complain really. Okay, if you think positive, then you won't complain. But if you're constantly thinking negative, then no matter what, you're
I
gonna see the
don't, I
negative.
Are you
don't
in
think
church
he
with
understands
people?
how depression works, guys.
I'd have to ask.
No, I understand.
Ask.
There was a massive spike.
Yeah.
Just don't be sad.
What's going on at church?
But no, you can be still gonna be
6
sad
instead of
constantly.
we're not
I'm
we're
always
going at
upset.
6 today
I'm-
because there's going to be
It's a
no
constant
music
struggle
practice.
to work to make yourself better.
Yeah.
So I would just go to your
Complaining
house for a
isn't
bit.
helping it.
Yeah.
Like I
Alright,
understand
I'll
you're gonna
go
be
get my
sad,
phone.
but if
Where you
you're
going?
trying to,
Getting my phone.
then you're gonna get better. But at that point, you're just not
My
trying.
phone case.
He put his phone case over the mic.
It's my phone case now. Hand it over.
Okay. There's a whole huge issues with our life, but we all got it good
Yeah.
compared to other people.
Compared to people.
Most of us have it good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's just
You're
you.
like
You're going
so
to
rich, man.
Yeah, I love
I'm
you,
right.
Dad. Legendary shit.
Hey, let's talk about
Yeah.
parent issues.
Oh, parent issues. Let's talk about parent issues.
Okay, what do you mean parent issues? Do you mean like parents they actually you have
Like
with
father
them, or
issues, mom
they actually
issues.
have?
Issues you have with your parents. It doesn't like
Or issues they actually have. Like,
Yeah.
Like I could go with issues my mom actually has, but
Will
like
your mom drop me off?
sure.
No, can she?
Yes.
Okay, then I
Wait,
Can I drop you off?
Yeah.
Can I
And you
start?
can drive.
Can I start with the one?
Yes.
So like when you like say you're playing a game and you're wanting to go say, hey, I feel like I'm gonna do something. I feel like I'm gonna do it good.
And then they say, I
And
honestly,
then say you're going to wash the dishes, and then they tell you to do it. Like you don't want to do it anymore because you don't.
that's
feel
not
like
really an issue they have because
That's an issue you have with stop being able to handle
That
the way
that's
they tell
called
you.
stubbornness.
yes,
No,
Get
'cause
over yourself.
at that point they
No,
can't really
basically
stop
everybody I know
you
does
from
it.
telling it. I stay upstairs in my room on that
I don't have stairs.
Yeah.
because like
the way like how you what
the
time?
second I go downstairs, trouble starts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, your
I
house
don't
is
even have.
packed.
I don't even have
Packed
to leave
full.
my room to hear shouting from the other side of the house. Because
I
chandelier.
okay,
We're not
Shut-
I
talking.
used to have a
okay,
chandelier. I'm
fine.
famous.
I'll
They're
explain
cheap.
this. We
Surprisingly.
have 5 chandeliers in my house. I can't really complain about my living situation that much.
You did have to sell
I mean,
them.
my parents don't understand the meaning of diplomacy.
you mean like diplomacy or
In most houses, parents say is everything, and a lot of times they won't even like apologize for being wrong
You
ever.
guys
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a,
Depends later in life. Right
that's
now, I have
called
no idea,
Arrogance.
Okay, well,
and it's not like we can say anything bad to them.
Control over the household.
Of
And
course
if
they
if
should.
they make a
They're the
mistake,
adult.
They definitely should admit it.
It goes both
enough
ways.
To admit
If
your
you make a
little-
rule, you should probably
Follow
follow
it
it as
yourself,
well.
yeah.
It goes both ways.
I'm lucky to have parents that are like 33 years old because like
Oh yeah, my mom's
I'm
like
basically
30.
half their age and they can understand.
Yeah, parents that are really old are
That's
worse.
strict.
Are your parents teen parents?
Yeah, my mom is
18.
too.
My mom had me at 18. And my dad
17.
My dad, when I was like, I don't remember, but he left. He did cocaine. He huffed.
Who here has a stable father?
No,
Okay, wait, you
I
gotta
almost raised
give
my
me some
hand.
definitions. Stable father, as in like a father they're not divorced, or stable father
A
as
father-
in like
who here
he's
does not
there
have father
most of the
issues?
time? Oh, I have plenty of father issues. I love my dad. My dad's awesome, but like, dude, which one? The stepdad or the
Joking.
real one? Aren't your parents getting divorced right now?
My biological dad was.
What?
I'm the son-
Okay,
It's not the
that's
second time.
the second time.
you can't say that's not a parent.
Well, they never got divorced in the first
Who
place.
here
They
does?
just
Who here
separated.
does not have parental issues?
Your parents are really cool.
Your parents are really cool.
Yeah,
Like they play
Yeah,
D&D.
but
That
it's
automatically
mostly-
makes them
I'm
like.
talking about like
Parents.
Marshall's.
I'm gonna call my mom real quick.
Yeah. Step outside and do it.
I think he was like
Wait a
16 or 17.
Okay. We have talked a lot. We need one final topic to talk over. What do y'all want to talk about?
It's only full of way.
Yeah. Let's.
Wait. Won't we talk about global warming?
I'm not doing
No, bro.
Why not?
I'm playing.
Is water wet?
Yes,
No, it's
no,
dry.
It's not wet.
That's so like 2017 of
It's
you.
dry. Wait.
Is water wet? Who here thinks
No.
it's wet?
No, water makes
Okay,
things
never
wet.
mind.
Say you drink the bottle.
Okay.
I was born
Shut
in
up.
2007.
How about
wait,
this?
Blake.
Well, like,
Does a
see
straw
through a
have
face
2
and
holes
fool.
or 1?
One hole.
One hole. It's
What?
One long hole.
Or sure it's not. Does a straw have 1 or 2 holes?
one. It goes
It's
one. The
one.
whole thing.
Wait.
Okay,
Hold on.
I want to see
If you
both.
drink a bottle to the halfway point, is it half empty or half full?
It's both.
Yeah, it's literally
It's X milliliters.
It's both.
That's
and
different.
you can't argue
Okay,
with
I want to
that.
see. What's your thoughts on 1 hole?
No.
You know.
It goes straight through. It's like a
Listen.
You wouldn't say you have 2 pins
So-
and it goes through the
No.
earth.
Just shut up. Dang. So, okay, someone like this desk. What?
Oh.
What, 5? I don't have 5 holes. Anyways. So,
SpongeBob.
so say you
69
drilled
holes.
a small hole through the
Yeah.
center. Was that 1 or 2 holes?
One.
Exactly.
You did it once.
And so and also, do you consider a tunnel as a hole?
No,
One
I
single
consider.
hole.
One singular.
Yeah. So if an ant, crawling through here, that'd be 1 singular hole. That's exactly like a straw, except it's
Okay.
this thick, just with a hole drilled through.
Okay, what's your thoughts on 2 holes?
Okay.
How's your
look.
day been?
Look. You're wrong.
Shush.
Yeah,
Let him speak. He let you speak.
Okay, mister.
What's your thoughts on 2 holes?
Okay, so the ant
Yes,
making a tunnel
it
thing,
is.
that's
Everything
one
is.
hole because there's no exit.
there.
See, a hole is just, how many holes You know, if I drill a hole,
What are you saying, bro?
I think I
hole
get what you're trying to say. You
A hole
enter
is,
through
you
one
know,
and
a hole.
enter also through another,
Okay,
so that's 2 entrances.
if
And
I
both are
drill a
holes.
hole that doesn't go all the
A
way
hole
through,
is not a circle.
There'd be 1 hole.
yeah, but if it goes all the way through, there's 1 hole on the top and 1 hole on the bottom.
No.
They
No.
both kind of lead
It's
to
like
the
being
same
okay.
place,
Okay.
but
Wait, I
it's
got
two different holes.
here. I got.
If it was 1 hole, there would be no other way out. Like you would just go
Okay.
in. And
I
that
disagree,
would be
Joe.
the hole.
So I even got a demonstration. Okay. See, there's a hole right here for the.
Don't use
liquid to come
demonstrations
out.
on a podcast.
Yeah, you can't really. They can't see it.
Ah, yes.
He's a Pepsi
Well,
can.
he's still explaining
and
it, and people
there's a
know that
one
it's
hole.
soda.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do y'all
for a
like Pepsi
can.
or Coke?
Pepsi if it's cold, but then
Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper.
You drink it hot?
Yes, because my parents don't have room in their fridge.
Fair.
And they
Fair.
never put soda in
Yeah.
their fridge.
Parents barely ever do that.
But look, see, there's only one way to enter it.
What's your favorite soda? Mine's
Wait,
Mountain Dew.
Wait,
No,
wait.
no,
too easy.
Wait, drinking it hot. You mean like you
but if
boil
you
it.
No, what? If you boil it, there's no carbonation.
Two.
Exactly.
But still, there's only one hole in the soda can right now.
Yeah, but
Okay.
if you poke another hole in the bottom,
I'm not
isn't
really
that
thirsty
basically like
If you poke multiple holes in a thing, that's multiple holes, right? That's more than.
Yeah. Like cheese.
Yeah.
I thought we were talking
Okay.
about
Then what's
okay,
the-
okay.
then-
Think about it this way.
Okay,
If you
can we
take
just
a
stop
piece
for a
of
second?
paper
A hole
and-
is a hole, okay?
And
We all have one.
Way.
If you
Okay.
take a
so you're a
piece of
1-hole
paper
kind of guy.
and you poke it
A
with
hole
a
is a
pin,
hole,
is
it
that
doesn't
one
matter.
or 2 holes?
This
Because
is
it
a
goes
pod.
all
You're
the
trying
way
to.
through the paper.
Are you trying to stop an argument or something?
A hole is a
Yeah,
hole.
I've
It
heard
doesn't
of
matter.
It's a paper is like flat. It's not.
It doesn't matter.
but a
It
hole
is
is a
it's
hole.
considered a hole.
Object.
It's not.
Give me my phone.
Also, I'm
Yes,
referencing.
it is. Actually,
Do you remember that
It still has
Incredibles
height.
meme where it's
Everybody
a
on
hole
the
is a hole?
podcast.
Why is there so many talking
They don't understand that. Okay.
But it's very.
Favorite
it's very
drinks?
similar.
Hey
there.
Not really.
Adrian,
But
what's your
it's
favorite
only
drink?
two
Still
teeth.
has-
Drink in
It
general.
still has depth. It's not similar to
But it-
Hey, I'm talking. Okay. He asked me what my favorite drink was.
Yes.
Thank you, by the way, Sam.
Probably grape juice.
No, actually, grape juice is really good, but my favorite
I
drink to
drank tea
drink
today.
like casually, stop that, is tea. We have a lot of tea, so I drink a lot
Actually,
of
he
tea.
drinks wine
Sweet
at the
tea
daily
is
spot.
great.
I love water.
We are down here in the south. Sweet tea is.
Sweet tea is great.
Sweet tea is great.
It's
Yeah.
so good.
Leighton Bottom.
Late and mopping.
No,
I
no,
am so
German boy. Don't watch
confused.
Lidl bleed.
Everyone is
No,
called
it's-
Southern.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
guys, I don't know if you know this, but I have a British accent.
Yep, I got a British accent.
Definitely not a
I got
speech
a British
impediment.
accent.
I can't go.
Definitely not a speech impediment. It's not that at all.
Hey,
Yes, it is.
What are you doing to my mind?
These are exchange students.
I am. I come
I'm
from
playing with
Ireland,
that.
actually.
Wait, that's actually
That's
it's
racist.
yours.
This is racial blonde. Racially
Okay.
because I'm Irish.
Who here
Guys,
loves
Adrian
like
is playing with
other
his
foreign food?
joystick.
Foreign food is that way. I have seen so many people just go to Mexican all the time, and they eat it like
Go to
exclusively.
Mexican.
Okay,
I love going to
Mexican restaurants.
English very well.
Foreign restaurants are
I love going
get
to
a lot
English.
of
I do enjoy Mexican food.
Mexican food. Are
Taco Bell are going to.
Taco Bell. That's not a Mexican food. I would not.
It's literally.
That's not a thing.
It's a
Taco Bell is just American-made tacos.
It's American.
I don't think anyone wants to consider Taco Bell Mexican.
Wait, how? Wait,
It is not Mexican.
Okay.
wait. What do you think
Next
about
week.
Kool-Aid?
Bring food for Tuesday and Wednesday. No, just
Wait,
Tuesday.
it's after school?
Yeah.
Are we gonna meet up in spring break?
We're coming to your house. boy.
Travis, did you give him your Discord?
I actually don't know.
Do you?
off.
You
Okay.
can give me his Discord and then I can give it
Yeah,
to you.
I also have. A
Okay.
Guys, let's use Zoom.
I know
Zoom
my
would be
phone
so funny.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna throw you off the nearest cliff.
Okay, your phone
Okay.
number and then text me your Discord.
615-715.
Wait, I have to unlock my phone.
Probably shouldn't give out.
I should probably not give it out for Adrian. He's gonna.
No, not.
No,
I'm talking about.
He does.
I don't even
For live, they can probably call you.
Yeah, I almost said my address on here.
I actually already have enough of this band.
Yeah,
That's
you-
not
Oh,
even his number
wait.
either.
People are gonna watch this.
Oh, that's why I forgot about that.
It explodes like millions.
we're
No one's watching this fully through.
we're
Yeah,
doing a podcast.
Besides maybe
I
us.
Except Rip Bozo saying cringe.
just- Okay, we're
Yo,
Shout out to Rip
Who
Bozo.
was Rip
Yeah,
Bozo?
subscribe to that guy, man. Oh, I just gave out my phone number. I am a fool.
Now, Rip Bozo is gonna call you.
Okay.
Random
What's your
guys
favorite
that call
drink?
me at 3 a.m.
Root beer's a classic.
Either or.
Okay, I
Root beer, I say root beer's up there with Coke and Pepsi.
Root beer
Coke
is 10
is-
out of 10.
No, we don't drink lean.
See, dude, my English teacher tells me.
Okay, wait.
I'm outstanding in the class, but I don't do my work.
You guys ever just drink milk food?
It's because he drinks lean.
Dude,
No one drinks lean.
I passed my science class, and I did nothing in there. I took
you have
honors
Mr.
and did
Cooper?
nothing.
Did
No,
you
I
have-
didn't have Mr. Cooper. I had
Science
Miss
is so
Tomlinson.
Oh,
I had Miss
Wait,
Tom.
wait.
Yeah,
he-
we
I
were in
can
the same
confirm
class.
this guy did nothing.
honors class is so.
And I passed with like an 85. Within.
Shush.
So with me, with Mr. Cooper's class, if you did the notes and actually kind of paid attention, like I love to answer questions, so I like.
No, you don't.
I'm just him.
Yeah.
I'm
Look
most
at
of
this,
the
it's
time
so
just
weird.
whenever we would. Can I have my phone back, please?
This isn't yours.
Whenever I wasn't
About
like
something
working, I was
mine.
talking to the guy in front of me, the guy behind me.
Yeah,
It was chill.
science
Wait,
class
wait,
I think
how-
was the most
wait.
chillest
Like,
classes that we
why don't we
did.
just talk about how bad his mic is on his headset?
Booga headset. It's what it is. What it is.
It's
It
horrible.
what it is.
Let's talk about the $10 situation at Five Below. They're selling
we're not
$10
doing that.
items
Yes, we are.
at Five Below.
Why?
I saw a sign where it was like $10, but it feels like $5. Yeah, it's $10.
$10.
But it feels like it's $5 worth of quality.
No. Oh yeah, free phone. Okay, bet.
Yeah.
If you want a free phone,
Yes.
I want a free
Can I
phone.
have free phone?
No, that's my free phone.
get your free phone. Adrian has it.
RGB toilet paper.
phone,
No,
guys.
Disco
RGB
touch.
DQ toilet
I
paper
want to put it
rolls.
You're missing the entire
Heads
key.
off my.
I-
Just like
Yo,
Okay.
hey,
What
yo,
happened?
you're
Did
touching
you
my
read?
cock.
At D&D?
Yes.
Did you guys listen
I'm
to
great
music?
at D&D.
Did you guys listen to music?
Oh,
in the
yeah.
shower?
Hey, yo, I got a big
Yes.
boy
No,
right here.
I don't because I would be embarrassed by my family.
Oh, you don't like you're uncomfortable around your family. I mean, like,
Can I have my
I'm
thing
uncomfortable
back?
just like blaring
my
music
thing
while in
back.
the shower.
okay, no, I literally.
Because you think the
Adrian,
artist
here you
is-
go.
I listen to the weirdest.
Ah.
I don't listen
I
to the
don't-
music
I don't
that has
know.
cuss words in it. But I listen to everything else.
Yes.
Something D&D.
Anything that's just chill.
Also,
Yeah.
wait.
My mom loves Ed Sheeran, so sometimes I put on Ed Sheeran while I'm in the
Booga
shower.
booga.
Yes.
Wait,
Oh,
is
no,
it still
my nipple.
recording now?
We are still recording. This is live. This is not live.
This is live.
This is
How you
live. I gave him my phone
Saturday
number.
night.
We will not edit out your phone number. Just... Totally. Don't
615.
worry. I will.
Like,
Okay.
79,
Back in seats.
81, 22.
Oh god.
Back in your seat. Okay.
Burning backwards.
I think that's all the topics we had to cover for this podcast, and I think we're gonna end it off here.
wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought-
My